Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm at in the kitchen. Today I want to make donuts, but before I make donuts I want to make basic dough. So from that dough now I'll make donuts. For those who are new, welcome, watch other videos, and remember to subscribe. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for watching my videos. So I'm going to introduce my ingredients. So this is flour and sieved flour, so I'm going to sieve it. It is a 500 gram. I have milk, that is a 250 ml milk. It should be warm, it should not be hot. Remember, if it is hot it will kill the yeast, therefore your dough will not prove. And then that's my instant yeast, 20 grams. So this is an instant, so I don't have to either prove it first or dissolve it in a warm milk or warm water. I'm going to use it direct. In fact, is the best. Then 2 eggs. You can use margarine or butter. This is my margarine, 50 gram. This is my salt, 5 gram, and this is my sugar, 50 gram. Also, you'll find whenever you're using yeast, don't use a lot of sugar, because also it will kill the yeast. Then when it comes to donuts, I'm going to add cooking oil, that is for deep frying. And then so with my flour 500 gram, I'm supposed to have about 12 to 15 donuts. Yes, because this is a 500 grams of flour, that is a half kg. Yes, so let's get started. I'll start by sieving the flour onto my bowl. So this is the sieve that I'm going to use. Then that's my glass bowl. So we sieve the flour to incorporate in there. Then whenever you're making a product like maybe bread rolls, fruit buns, donuts, croissants, this is the dough. This is how you prepare. And then from that, once you're done with the preparation of the basic dough, now that's when now you shape. So the procedure is the same, even bread. And then if you want to have more of donuts, you double the recipe. For example, like the flour that I'm using is a 500 gram. If you want like 20 donuts, then you're supposed to, more than 20, then you're supposed to use 1 kg of flour. You just double the recipe. So let's sieve the flour. See how fine it is. So after I've sieved my flour, I'm going to add all dry ingredients inside here. But before that, I have to make a well at the center. Then I add sugar, margarine, yeast, and salt. So this is what you do when you say make a well at the center. So now I'm going to add in the sugar for sweetness. My instant yeast, use this as a raising agent. Margarine, keeping qualities. To make it even soft. Salt to improve the rate of fermentation and to improve the taste. And then you rub in. Rubbing in is doing like this, mixing using your fingertips. These ones, so your hands should be clean, your nails should be short with no nail varnish. So you do like this until it attains a sandy texture. Then that's how you add in your well beaten eggs and milk bit by bit. You don't have to add all the milk at the same time, because sometimes the fineness of flour that you're using can be different to the one that I'm using. So you find your dough becomes so soft, extra soft. So as you can see, maintain that sandy texture. So this is another way of incorporating in there onto your dough, onto your flour solid, or diluting the mixture. Can you say it is sandy? It has become a sandy texture. It has some particles. And then guys, you can use them instead of the normal sugar that I've used. You can also use a caster sugar. So it is ready. So this is the basic dough, the dough that you prepare so that you can make your donuts from it, like croissants, fruit buns, Chelsea buns, cinnamon rolls, bread, white, that is a white bread. Yeah, so now I'm going to add my well beaten eggs. The eggs and inside. Then now we don't use your hands, we use a wooden spoon or spatula to mix. And so now I'm going to add in my milk bit by bit. Remember, it is a warm milk. Then another thing is, if you feel the yeast is so strong, you can add vanilla essence, just a drop, the clear one, like mine have added. You can feel the yeast that I've used, it's a bit strong. Kuna wale wapendi hiyo smell ya yeast. At this point now, you use your hands to knead. So you're supposed to knead the dough until it is free from stiffness. So at this point now, you're supposed to put it onto a clean work surface. Then you continue kneading. Then at this point, add the cooking oil kidogo tu. then you knead before you transfer it onto a working surface. So now knead. Use your hands to knead. Until it is free from stickness, does not stick onto your hands. You can see now my dough is ready. It's not sticking onto my hands. So it is ready now. I'm returning it onto my bowl. And then I prove it. Proving, put it in a warm place for it to double in size. So I'll grease my bowl after kidogo too, and then I put it inside, and then I'll cover it with my kitchen cloth. I put it in one place so that I can prove. So now my dough is ready. Can you see how small it is? So it is going to double in size. And yeah, going to double in size. So I'm going to cover it. Then I put it in a warm place. And I can use kitchen cloth or cling film. So I'm going to use cling film so that I can be viewing the proving. It should stay for around 40 to 60 minutes while it's proving or relaxing in a warm place. So by the way, this is a basic dough. From this you can make so many items: donuts, croissants, fruit buns, Charles buns, etc. Hizo zote zenye niliwaambia tukianza. Yeah. So I'm going to cover it with my cling film, and then I put it in a warm place. See how it is? It has doubled its size till the cling film is going up. So the dough is ready now. See, if you find your dough does not look like this, then it has not fermented properly. Then let me show you something. See, so these are the gas cells that have been formed when the dough was fermenting. So if you don't knock back, you'll find that your product will get some faults. That you will find either your bread or whatever you are making will have large holes. So after I remove it from here, I'm going to put it onto my working surface, and then I knock back using these parts of my hand. You knock back so that any cell that was formed during fermentation can be broken down into smaller cells, and we'll have a nice texture. Can you see? It is elastic. The gluten in flour. So I've scooped everything into here. So I'm going to use this part to release. So it is known as the knocking back. So now this is the dough from here. Now after you knock back, you're supposed to put it in a warm place again for second proving. Then from that you make your shapes. So you're supposed to knock until it does not stick onto your surface. Now it is ready. So now this is the the basic dough. So from here, guys, if you now want to make your bread, cut in shape of bread, you mold it, shape, prove, second proving, then you bake. If it is croissant, you divide, make shape, bake. If they are donuts, spread the dough, you cut, then deep fry. Yeah, if they are fruit buns, make balls, shape, mold, then you bake. This is what I'm going to use. I'll be using this. I'll be making a circle with this. This is my flour. I'll be dusting like this. Then come here, I tap and make shape. So if you don't have the donut cutter, you can use this. This is the top of my spice. So like that. So this part, I just use it to make some more dough. So I put aside. So anything round you can use, even if it is a cup. So now use this. Dip so that you can give a nice cut. So after you're done with the shaping, how you just pick this on. Just put there. Put aside. So now I'm going to knead this. Then I make some more shape. So this is the second dough. When you are rolling, don't do a very thin one. Is it length or width? Let it be a bit thick. Yeah. So now I'm adding my cooking oil, deep frying oil. Make sure that the oil has heated up before you add the donuts. So I'm heating up my oil as I finish up with these. Plastic and wooden, please. It's a bit difficult. This is what has been left. So I'm going to make a small chola blade. Chola bread. But now my bread, I'm going to deep fry it. but it's best baked. You will wash, then you bake. See, so this dough can prepare so many things. Yeah. Let's check if it is ready. So you can use either a wooden spoon or matchstick. So ikiwa na bubbles iko ready. So that the procedure I'll do like that till I'm done with the whole batch. That's it, guys. You can increase the grams of the sugar if you want your donuts to be more sugary. If you are icing them, then there is no need of adding more sugar. For me, I don't love too much of the sugar, so I would prefer my recipe to remain the same. Yeah. I've tried to improve the appearance, but the best would be chocolate and sprinkles. I don't have them at the moment, but I've just used the apricot jam. Yeah, tunakaa appetizing. So guys, thank you so much for trying out my recipe, watching. Bye bye till next video.